Minecraft mobs have been the same for years, so today I'm going to be upgrading different Minecraft mobs and adding them to the game. There are a ton of mobs in Minecraft, so I'm going to be picking 8 of my favorite mobs and then adding some new variants of them to the game. And we'll start with some iron golems. First, I added the classic diamond golem. You can get this guy by placing an iron golem formation, except you use diamonds instead. And once this guy is spawned, you are able to hire him for 1 diamond. After that, you have your own diamond bodyguard that will follow you around anywhere and keep you safe. Next, we have the netherite golem, and spawning him is the same except it's netherite. You can only spawn this guy in the nether, and the difference between him and the diamond golem is you can't tame him. Instead, he just tries to kill you the second he spawns. If you do kill the netherite golem, you only get 1 netherite back, so basically he is useless unless you want to start a golem fighting ring or something. The furnace golem is spawned using furnaces, obviously, and he is probably one of the most useful golems I added. If you right click this guy with an item that needs to be smelted, he will smelt it for you instantly. You can also kill him if you're a hater, and he drops 1 coal block, but you have to be careful while fighting him because he shoots fireballs at you. Well, they don't really work like fireballs, but you get the point. The last golem is the blood golem. The blood golem spawns anywhere around the map at any time, and if you couldn't tell already, he's a boss. This is why. He does 10 hearts no matter what. Even if you have full protection 4 netherite armor, you're still dead. You might try to kill the blood golem with arrows, but you will find that that also doesn't work. The only actual way to kill the blood golem is by using cactuses. So basically you're dead if you run into this guy. Now that we have a bunch of new golems, it's time to add some villagers for them to protect. The golden villager is the first on our list. If you end up finding this guy in your village, you'll notice a golden trail coming from behind him. Now usually a golden trail would be bad, but in this case it's actually good, because this guy is basically an infinite gold source. You can also right click him for some gold ingots, punch him for some gold blocks, or kill him for a notch apple if you're feeling evil. I also added the king villager because I figured the village needed a leader. The king villager is also the only villager in the game that will fight you, but of course he only fights if you hit him first. If you kill the king, he drops a king's crown, which when you wear it gives you some pretty good effects. It also covers half your head, but we'll just ignore that part. The next villager is the homeless villager, and you might be wondering why I added a homeless villager, because that's basically what a nitwit is. The difference between them is that this villager can beg for emeralds, and upon giving him emeralds, something happens that you might not expect. I guess we now know how this guy became king. The last villager is the buff villager, who isn't technically a villager. The buff villager is very strong, and as you can see, he also likes to fight everything. If you do kill the buff villager, you get nothing, so honestly I would just stay away from this guy. He isn't worth it. For the next mob, I added some zombies so the villagers and golems can have an enemy. I added 4 zombies, and I started off simple with the Alex zombie. The Alex zombie doesn't do anything special, it's just a regular zombie with an Alex skin. You might also notice that her arms don't go up like an actual zombie. For some reason the custom zombies just don't do that, but honestly it makes them look more scary, so I'm fine with it. The next zombie is the nether zombie, which is supposed to set you on fire but just doesn't. This zombie can be found